PT on deck, and welcome back to SoulCalibur 6's Libra of Soul. And it looks like we have another final trial, the Katana. You wish to face the trial. Your power has awakened the ancient master of the Katana. If the ancient is newly awakened, you have a chance. I'll tell you where to find the gate. You must hurry. After giving me the location of the ancient, the Edgemaster fell silent once more. Where am I going? Ah, there, I guess. Well, let's knock out some of these side quests that are pretty much along the way here before we deal with the ancient, because I feel like I'm gonna get my butt kicked. The fires of hell, nightmare. Oh, this doesn't look good. In the darkest depths of the void, baleful flames lapped at my body, searing my skin and contorting all I could see. One last shed of consciousness remained in me, and his insatiable craving, unquenchable thirst for something. Yeah, we're probably gonna need that get recovery for damage. That's probably my best bet right now, because it looks like it's not that much higher level, but we'll see. Suddenly my ears rang like a blacksmith anvil, and my body felt hotter than molten iron as I was torn from my rest. A strange chaotic space stretched around me. I'd seen it before. I'd come here during my battle with Aswell. Standing before me was a figure wreathed in demonic fire. It gripped the cursed blade's soul edge as it glared at me. The whirlwind of malice that came from the creature caused my hands to tremble around my weapon. My thoughts were in turmoil, but I understood one thing. Fighting was the only option.
Battle 1. Fight!
Whoa, okay, that's not Nightmare. That's Inferno. Ow! Okay. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. Okay. Well, what a start.
Battle 2. Fight!
Shall we?
Not. Wait. They didn't start. Kick that hit. Damn it. Dude, that's ridiculous.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt. You're finished. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Oh, crap. Oh, please give it to me instead. Oh, why did I waste that soul gauge on that? Oh, that was dumb, that was dumb, that was dumb.
Retreat. Shall we use?
Oh my god. No, 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 no! Oh, please give it to me! Woo, that was close. That was really close. Here we go. Oh, how did he get me on that?
This'll hurt.
Oh, that's a big whip. There we go. Oh, that's another whip. Ow. That's gonna hurt. Woo! I don't like that. My turn. Oh, yes! Bring it, Inferno. Oh, give me, give me, give me. Oh, what a whip. Ow. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Finishing this properly. Yeah, let's go. Excellent. When I came to, I was lying next to a campfire. Was it only a nightmare? I certainly would not be dismissed so casually. Felt like I was being watched. I could somehow still sense the malevolence radiating towards me from those dark flames. Fighting off the feverish chills that threatened to overwhelm me, I stared at the sputtering campfire and waited for dawn. What's Hellfire Embers? Okay, let's go see what that is first. A lot more side quests opened up. It's probably bounties. Let's see this real quick. Searches and bounties. Another bounty. Probably have to deal with him later. Yeah, this is probably another bounty, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, on to the next side quest here in Yangguang? Yangguang. 5 rings. A letter for Lanwu. Let's get some friends, though, to help. Level 9. 28, 20. Is there any aggressive? I guess he's only one. He could fight though. I need someone that's a decent. There really isn't that high levels, isn't there? Shoot. I gave her a key. Probably get Jeffrey again because he can use the blades we have. It'd be a good crutch there to have. Should probably get food too. Let's see here. Start of the round. More XP. Okay, health recovery on 0. Nah. I feel that'll probably be good for the mercenaries to have. That. And I think we're ready to charge in now. Jihan had yet another request for me, but this one was different. He wanted to convince Lanwu, Linpei's guard, to join forces with the 5 rings. Oh, I didn't realize we had Jeffrey that many times. Let's send Asta to fight this one. I feel like he could. You know, I just realized this, that Asta just has this big sword, yet they gave him Keelix fighting style. When Siegfried, I feel like, would have been a better fighting option. That's just my 2 cents. But let's see here. What could we give Asta? Let's the Mandrake, and I'll bring. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get more food out of this match. Oh, it's good to see you again. Ron beamed and waved me over to the table. As I sat down, he leaned forward. We wanted to talk with you about Linpei. I worked with Kong Wang for a long time, so I'm aware of his troubles with the Jackal. I'd always thought he was a loner, no family or anything. Apparently his bodyguard is actually his beloved daughter. Her name is Lanwu. She's an incredible fighter. She's always at Linpei's side, keeping him safe too. However, Ruan says Lanwu might not be his real daughter at all. I asked about the possibility of Linpei having a child in secret or after Ruan retired. The old man took out a few folded documents. Naturally, I investigated the matter, and this is what came up. Papers detailed Linpei's life, but the final page was different. It was an account of a family attacked by bandits while traveling over a decade ago. Parents were slain and their valuables were stolen, but the daughter went missing. It is possible that the girl was Lanwu. She would have just been a child at the time, so it's hard to know if she'd remember her parents. But if she's not Linpei's daughter, maybe she'd work with us. What do you think, Pollux? We have to persuade him to stop the fighting, so maybe that might help her get her on our side. Try to be neutral and peaceful about this. After hearing your suggestion to convince Lanwu to force a pact between the 2 gangs, Xian nodded in agreement. Fine plan. Needless conflict does no one any good. I doubt Linpei will accept a proposal like that after all these years of bad blood. Don't worry, I have a plan. In any case, we need to separate Lanwu from Linpei in order to talk to her, but they'd recognize Ruan and me in a heartbeat. And that's where you come in. I agreed, but it was a risky task to undertake. I attacked Linpei just as he left the safety of the city. Sharp-eyed young woman was at his side, just as Jian said, "Who in the blazes are you? You dare attack my father in front of me? You will not get away." I exchanged blows with Lan Wu's while slowly maneuvering her away from Lin Pei. After I put some distance between us and him, the woman shifted her stance and narrowed her eyes towards me. "You're luring away from my father, are you? What is it you're after? Tell me now."
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh man, that's still gonna win this. Find out next time in where are we? Libra of Soul. Actually, find out now, 'cause he's fighting. Should have gone for the knockout there. I don't know why he didn't. Go for the knock ass though. What the heck are you doing, man? Well, he's gone.
Battle 1. Fight!
My turn.
This'll hurt.
Can't believe I whiffed right away. Doing no damage. I looked away for a second. Was there a special, Oh, only low attacks are effective. Oh. Probably should have paid attention to that. Oh, crap. Give it to me.
This'll hurt.
I wondered why Acid's attacks weren't even doing that much damage. I was like, man, he's barely doing shift damage, it feels like.
Battle 2. Fight!
This'll hurt. Got you now. Let's go.
Ow. Be rude. At this point, I just might as well just go offensive. How did she? I don't even know how to do that. Oh wow, she stole charge. Okay, that's why. My turn.
Retreat. Now we use. This'll hurt. Watch this.
Oh, how did she get me on that? Ow.
Is that all?
We're both charged. This is not good.
Ready?
Oh, but I has those heals.
Shall we? Repent. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Okay. Okay.
Repent. On my honor.
Give me the ending finish. There we go.
Rest. Need help?
Wait, where's the story part? No, I guess there it is. You've beaten me. Kill me quickly. Kill you? I could never do something so wasteful. You're such a beautiful blossom. You're Jihan! Oh, you do me an honor by remembering me. How wonderful. So, would you be my wife? Huh? Play games with me and I'll make you suffer. Please, think for a moment. If we are wed, the conflict between our organizations can no longer continue. And then, as well as the people of our cities will breathe a sigh of relief. Besides, we would suit each other well. Everyone wins, and everyone lives happily ever after. Don't be ridiculous. My father would never. He may be more interested than you believe. Please, give him this letter. Farewell for now. Jian waved goodbye to Lan Wu. As he watched her leave, I asked him what the letter said. Just a polite summary of a few things I know, which included, implicitly or explicitly, a threat that Jian would share this knowledge with Lan Wu if Lin Pei chose to decline his offer. I could feel that Jian was barely suppressing an amused laugh. He was beginning to remind me of Kong Wang. It was a little forced, but I felt that two gangs would likely come to agreement before long. Woo! They leveled up. What do they got in the shops now? Still the same things. Okay, there's nothing new. At least it's just the high quality stuff. Okay, that was a little disappointing. Wait, do they have new weapons? Maybe? No, it's all level 10 still. Why is it all level 10 still? Nuts. Man, we're getting really sidetracked by all these side quests. Where even is my main quest again? Footsteps, the spell cast. Is this Geralt? Hey, Pollux! Pollux! Dion! I turned to see where the voice was coming from and saw Dion. He told me he'd been sent here on a mission a few days prior, and a local Laval agent had told him I was nearby. It seemed the organization was still keeping an eye on me. Well, happy fate that we should meet like this. I have something to tell you. How about we go somewhere to eat? Despite his enthusiasm about running into me, Dion appeared worn out. Curious to hear what was bothering him, I took him up on his invitation. We entered a local tavern, and after we placed our orders, Dion turned to face me. Tell me, Pollux, do you think Ashel Fishers might just disappear without you or Aswell closing them? I never heard of anything of the sort and told him as much. He looked at me for a moment and downed his mug in a single gulp. I suppose it is a good tale to be true. I would have never believed it if I had heard it either. According to Dion, a number of Ashel Fishers disappeared recently. Val knew I had the ability to close them, and also that I was nowhere nearby when the Fishers were destroyed. With virtually no leads, the investigation was floundering. I know I need not say this, but how these Ashel Fishers were destroyed is one of utmost importance. We have held nothing back in our investigation, but I could tell what he was thinking. Dion must have read it on my face. He gave me a pained smile. You're not completely without clues. Witnesses claim to have seen a man in the area whenever a fisher mysteriously disappears. We have heard that he seems to be use strange techniques, but beyond that, we know nothing of him. 3 times teams were sent out to investigate this man and fish his disappearance. 3 times they came back empty-handed. Since then, we had no word of either man or vanishing Ashel Fisher. Well, I don't know what to ask. What happened in the first one? For some reason, the investigators' conclusions all varied. One thing they agreed on was that the man in question was supposedly old and had long white hair tied back. How about the second one? The team managed to locate this white-haired man and set a trap. When they moved in to capture him, he turned the tables and defeated them soundly. In contrast to reports from our first team, they claimed the man was both strong and youthful. It seems hard to believe both teams had dealt with the same man. Okay, what about the third team? The lack of the results was troubling, so I decided to lend my aid to the third team. Tracked the white-haired man into the Himalayas, where we finally caught up to him. Dion paused for a moment, his expression troubled. We found him, or at least I think we did. I remember asking him about the Ashel Fishers, and then he muttered something under his breath and held his hand up to my face. Next thing I remember, he was gone. I'd let him go. You let the man go? I had Dion disbelief, and he just shook his head in response. The thing I remember clearly were his eyes. They were sharp, strong, brimming with resolve. His face remained shadowed in my memory. Perhaps he used one of those strange techniques on me. I got nothing else to ask. I have a thought. Dion began to speak quickly and with great excitement. Perhaps his drink had loosened his tongue. I once came across an ancient text in Aval's archives that spoke of an old man in the Himalayas who wielded techniques similar to those to the white-haired man. Perhaps if this sage was somehow still alive today, he and his mysterious powers could be responsible for destroying the Fishers. Don't look at me like that. It's just a theory. It's far more likely that our reports were wrong, and the Ashel Fishers that were destroyed never existed in the first place. Dion paused for a moment, then shouted for a stronger drink. We had talked enough of work. Tell me what you've been up to since we last met. Natalie's as she always is. Dion quickly shifted the conversation from catching up to complaining about Natalie. If he hadn't eventually passed out, he probably would have talked until his tongue fell off. Our meeting was fun, but I had places to be. I left the snoring Dion a note and departed the village in the morning. I thought there'd be a fight. Oh, I guess there wouldn't be a fight. Never mind. Oh, what's going on here? Hammer to metal. Uninvited guest. The day before the exhibition, I went to visit Balta. But when I arrived, it looks like there was 3 enemies to face. Let's get me some more critical hit rates. And let's send Jeffrey to deal with the first few. I would like to go with attack power. Shoot. I guess their levels matter. Oh, but he can use this one at least. Give him an increasing. Oh no, I have the critical rate. See with more damage. I think that'd be helpful. Alright, Jeffrey, let's go. It was the day before the exhibition. I made my way to Balta's smithy and saw a lavishly decorated carriage waiting outside. Balta, if you drop out of the exhibition now and work under me, I'll treat you well. I recognize your talent. I give you more money than you could ever make here working in this hovel. You want me to slave away for you making cheap wares? Keep dreaming, Yashin. What a spirited lass. Balta noticed me approaching and she comforted her rival. Pollux, you came just at the right time. This is the smith I was talking about. Give him a good smack from me. You plan on making the same mistake as your father, girl? A man accompanied by soldiers appeared at the door. It seemed the carriage belonged to him. Stop right there! You aren't welcome in this shop, Asin. Such insolence. You dare speak to royalty in such a manner? You're royalty? Then you should try acting like it. Is it seemly for a man of such esteemed lineage to try and harass a small-time smith into dropping out of a contest? I'm glad you understand why I'm here. Do as I wish if you value your life. Your pardon, Lord Aston, but that's... Be silent, Yashin. I'll make you rich, but I will not tolerate you talking back to me. Make him rich and take a bit off the top yourself, right? Are the bribes from this bargain bin blacksmith not enough for you anymore? That tongue moves too freely. Men, cut it out and nail to the door. As the soldiers drew their weapons, and I moved between them and Balta. The workshop is no place to fight, and I had to force them outside.
Fight!
Get him, Jeffrey. Why are you just taking these hits? Jeffrey, bro, you were clutch before. What happened?
Fight! Fight!
This'll hurt! Take! This'll hurt!
Look like
You! You!
or am I just mistaking somebody else?
Repent! This'll hurt!
Fight!
Oh, what the heck? That was one heck of a counter.
This'll hurt! Take! This'll hurt!
Nope. Nope.
This'll hurt!
You'll pay for that. You've insulted me gravely this day. I'll see that you meet the same fate as your father, girl. Then I'll have to make sure you don't talk. Bolta spoke in a quiet, dangerous tone, and I've never heard from her before, and quicker than the eye could see, she thrust her sword under Asin's nose. Yeah! Whoa, hey, take it easy, Bolta. Lord Asin, let us simply return home. Yashin supported the mercenary captain as he led him away. Huh, if you're a real smith, let your work do the talking. Bolta was right for the moment, but I fear for her safety. The next day, Bolta and her competitors gathered to hear the final results of the exhibition. I hereby commission you to craft weapons for the army and grant you this royal shield as a mark of your station. Bolta had become the royal smith for the kingdom's army. She had won back the shield with the crest of King Saeed I, and with it, her family's honor. Yes, I did it, Pollux. Actually, we did it. Bah, this cannot stand. Your Majesty, those two threatened Yashin and drew arms against me, a member of the nobility. Such rogues cannot be trusted with crafting the weaponry that would defend this kingdom. Ah, Sin, it's good you're here. I heard a most interesting rumor lately. You have recently been using our kingdom's mercenaries for private business, yes? What? A great deal of money is required to provide weapons for an army. Sadly, some may consider this a chance to profit for themselves. For example, people who use their mercenaries for personal gain. I've been watching you for the past few months, you know, and I'm aware of what occurred yesterday. So, Asen, do you have anything you would like to add? Nothing at the moment, then? In that case, you'll personally take command of your mercenaries. If you have more words, you can speak them before a judge. Guards, take him away. But, Your Majesty! Yashin's former workshop was seized by royal order and became the royal smithy. There, the technique used to make rust-proof swords was employed to create farm implements, and the region became famed for its metalwork. And the king himself was far more skilled at intrigue than the hapless conspirators.
Your soul surges in your body.
Sword and missives. Oh. We're getting some really good gear now. Whoa, wonder what else we got now. Need new weapons? Guess not. New items, maybe? I'll recover at the start of the round, and... Ooh, super quality? Whoa. On guard impact. Okay, yeah, let's forget some of these. Oh, I wanted super quality damage dealt. That would have been nice to get. Recovered at the start of the round. Anything for reversal edge. Wait, where was the reversal edge one? That's damage taken. Guard impact. Ah, follow up hit. 20%. Whoa. Let's get 2 of those. Get more of those vampire ones, because I feel like that'd be nice to have. Cover 20% on hit. Wait, is that what we have already? Which one was this one? Oh, did I get the guard impact one? Like a dummy? Oh, I did. Dang it! Any blades I can upgrade though? Yeah, let's go with Mitsuru. I already have the 20%. And then 20% recovery, HP. I guess this one is probably the best one we're running right now. Yeah, let's just stick with what we got. I guess we continue with the side quest, and here we go. Wait, are those people too? Oh, these are people. Opening roads. Search. And bounty. Alright, let's go deal with Zasalamel. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh, I should have moved a little bit more so I wouldn't have to go through the mountains. Ah, oh well, we're here. Made my way through the desert, my goal an ancient city whose history was bound to Soul Edge. Braving a sandstorm, I arrived, but I was not alone. one. That auto defense probably will be helpful. While traveling the burning sands in search of an ancient city mentioned in the legend of Soul Edge, I sensed a familiar presence. I looked around, soon spotting a man carrying a scythe standing on top of a rock, Sassalamel. I climbed the sheer rock face. When I reached the top, I surveyed the scene and saw the expanse remains of a city half buried in the sand below. Sassalamel broke the silence. This place was once a prosperous and well-known center of trade. Countless people gathered here, trading everything from spice to blades to information. Dozens of languages could be heard on every street. Sassalamel looked at the ruins as though he could still see the city in its former glory. All that nature is, in the end, ethereal. Sassalamel had turned towards me, measuring me with his gaze, but for what, I did not know. You are another who had glimpsed the power of the two swords. As one who has walked this road before, I must test your worth. Sassalamel readied his scythe. Man, again?
Battle 1. Fight!
Let's go. Why do you always have to test me? Ow. Okay, that was well played. Ow. 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 Please stop. Okay. Yeah, I can be cheap too. I guess I've been cheap this whole fight. Whatever. I won. That round.
Shall we? Shall we? Repent. This'll hurt. Rest. Not so fast. Give up.
Give it to me. Oh no, he's hot.
On my honor.
I'll end this proper. You know what? Here we go. Your strength is greater than I imagined, but you chase victory like a glutton in his next meal. I was surprised to see that I was standing in the middle of a pattern carved into the ground. I had not been there before. Had I fallen into some sort of trap? It matters not. Those destined for death are those shackled by their fates. Sassalamel seemed to imply he wasn't constrained by such shackles. He unsettled me, and not for the first time. I thought it was time to get straight to the point. So I asked Sassalamel just who or what he was. Long ago, society existed on the outskirts of civilization. They too were shackled, bound by a strict set of tenets they could not disobey. One day, a man of their number, blessed with genius and power, found himself consumed by ambition. It led him to his downfall, and at the brink of death and despair, he reached for the only hope he had left, the forbidden art of resurrection. To his great fortune, or his doom, he succeeded. He lived and died again and again, each time being reborn with a new face and a new form. Was Sassalamel speaking about himself? If so, that would mean he was hundreds, even thousands of years old. Over the course of his countless lives, the man experienced virtually everything the world had to offer. His joy for life, however, diminished until all he longed for was the sweet release of a final death. Fueled by this desire, he reached out and seized the cursed sword. He had hoped the sword would consume his soul in a way that death had failed to. When his life was taken, he was once again reborn. That was when this man realized the true power and nature of the sword, the ecstasy of the strength it bestows, and there is just a lust it grants for destruction. Sassalamel looked once more over the ruined city, the dust billowing around it, before turning and leaving it behind in silence. We are knocking out a lot of these side quests right now. Okay, let's head back, and it looks like we have to head into town now. To Orstensburg Castle. Taking on the world, Knives to the Wolf Crone. I visited the Wolf Crone's Kingdom's garrison, the merchant had told me about. Did the soldiers who dedicated their time to training were on high alert. You know what? Let's cheese this and bring some food with us to get a little bit more of an edge. As I approached wolf-prone garrison, the sounds of a busy fortress grew louder, clashing metals, the whinnies of horses, and people shouting. Here I come! Hiya! A youthful swordswoman shouted as she thrust her rapier at a giant of a man, who deftly shifted his huge sword to parry her blow. Your attacks are easy to read. You won't last 5 minutes on the battlefield like that. Perhaps due to the garrison's proximity to the front lines, the troops here seem to be undergoing heavy battlefield training. Huh? Hey you, over there. Never seen you around here before. What's your business? Standing around and watching these soldiers train may have been the wrong move. The man was obviously suspicious of me. My silence seemed to worsen matters as he narrowed his eyes. Are you mute? Or just lacking courtesy? Whatever. As long as you're here, how about helping us train? You say something, if you'd rather not. The man's voice was cheerful, but his eyes told another story. He was likely using this training excuse to figure out who I was and deal with me should I prove to be an enemy. From the looks of it, he really wasn't going to take no for an answer. I had to give him exactly what he asked for and raised my weapon. Whoa, okay. Ow.
This'll hurt.
Okay, maybe I am too easy to defeat. My gosh.
Shall we? Repent. This'll hurt. Shall we? Repent. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. Shall we?
Man, I am whipping so many shots right now.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt. This is it. Repent. This'll hurt. On my honor.
Give me the critical. Here we go.
Need help?
You're not even out of breath after taking us both on? It's time to come clean. Who are you? Hello! Oh, so you guys started without me. Hey, Pollux, what's with all the fuss? Why'd you just tell them I sent you here? Hey, I know. Wait, you two know each other? Of course, see? Pollux, just like I told you, they're pretty good, aren't they? So, you're vouching for him. In that case, sorry. I thought you were a spy for some other kingdom. I was about to order you arrested. Sorry. But I've got to say, I'm impressed. You've got some serious skill. If you joined up, then you get promoted to Silver Wolves and fight alongside Queen Helgard before long. Wow, he's that good? I'm so jealous. It's my dream to serve at Her Majesty's side and learn her style for myself. Hey, Pollux, if you're interested, I'll write you up an introduction. Think about it. No, please. Pollux here has his own battles to fight. I seriously doubt he'll drop it all to join another's cause, will you, Pollux? I see. Well, that's a shame. Strong ally like you make Queen Hildegard's life easier for sure. She needs every little bit of help she can get. Her Majesty is younger than me, but she's working so hard. Hey, how about staying here at the garrison tonight? I bet you could use some rest. That night, the soldiers of the Royal Wolf-Crown Garrison feasted and laughed with me to commemorate our new friendship. Although sad that we couldn't be fighting side by side, the soldiers wished me luck and victory on the road ahead.
Your soul surges in your body.
Whoa, that's a lot. Are these all bounties? Search, bounty, and probably another bounty, huh? Search. Okay. Yeah, let's go on to the... Let's go here now. Opening roads. Friendship. Excellent. Lizalette had a plan on how to keep the deal she made with the Hidden Village clan, but it was a dangerous one. Looks like there's 3 of them. I'm gonna need to bring some food. Though she knew I was there to watch her back, Lizalette wore a tense expression as we hurried along the familiar forest path. Omid appeared as soon as we arrived at the altar. Forgive me, Sir Omid. They followed us again, but I know how to keep them from... Omid gestured for her to be quiet, and we heard the sound of many feet snapping twigs behind us. I am aware. You made more noise than usual to attract attention. Stack carrying the tribute looks heavier than usual on purpose, right? Even after it all this time, I told everyone it was nothing valuable, but they didn't believe me. And we'll have to make sure they fully understand, once and for all. Sounds grew louder, and a group of men came out of the forest. There they are! Oh, and someone from the Hidden Village is with them. Give us the sack! I'll not be gentle with you this time.
Fight!
This'll hurt! Shall we? Ready? Gotcha!
Oh snap.
KO!
Repent!
Fight!
What the hell? Oh, okay, that was some crap. What the hell was that? How did he get powerful all of a sudden?
Now lays here to rest. Fight!
This'll hurt!
I'm really underestimated these guys. Oh, because vertical is actually more damage? Oh, that's why.
This'll hurt!
Yeah, that makes sense now. Give me them heals. Or not.
Fight!
This'll hurt! Good!
Damn it. That's a mostly vertical, so that just makes a difference. Yep. There it is. He didn't follow with a vertical. There we go.
Fight!
This'll hurt! Good!
Oh my gosh! Wow, this buff is ridiculous. As we were dragged, leading the unconscious bandits away from the altar, Omid looked up with a start. He looked up with a start. What? I hear something over there. There were others. They're heading towards the Hidden Village. Hurry! We followed Omid. They ran into a group of rough-looking men swaggering through the woods. I lost sight of them around here. Ah! We found you. This is perfect. Grab them and make us tell them where the Hidden Village is. Curses, there are a lot of them. Pollux, take Lizalette and run. We can't leave you. We aren't letting anyone go. Just then a volley of arrows silently rained down at the bandits' feet. Eh? What's going on? Leave. Do not harm our guest. A voice rang out from the trees. You? But why? Another greater volley of arrows was the only response. Crap! We're sitting ducks! Let's get out of here! Remember this. Those who raise their hands against our friends will be cursed. After the cries of the ruffians faded into the foliage, Celeste sank like a marionette whose strings had been cut. You helped us. Opening ourselves to the outside world brings danger. We understood this when we accepted your offer. The elders still refuse to deal with outsiders. However, they tolerate our exchanges with humans. This is all due to your efforts, friend. Thank you so much! Our rescuers from the Hidden Village left without ever showing themselves. However, it seemed that Lizalette's efforts and altruism had made an impact on the people of the Hidden Village. Forest Path was likely to see more feet in the future. Wow. Not sure what that stuff is. I wish it told me something. Oh, and I guess the city leveled up. Sweet! What's over here? Search. And this is probably a bounty, huh? Or another search for shrink. Alright, let's fall back. See what this town has to offer again. I forget if they had a store here. Oh, they do. Food. No encounters? Oh my gosh. I kind of want this. That's 30 grand a piece. Let's see, what else can we get here? I need the heals. That's really what I want. Recovery at 0. Oh my gosh. What weapons do they have? Level 25? This is where they expect people to be at? Here? This story? That's nuts, man. That feels such a low level to be here. Like this late. Yes, and encounter rate 50%. Of course! Just had to say something, and it was bound to happen sooner or later. You know what? I'm gonna kill this guy real quick. Let's go. Okay, let's not go. Just die already.
Just die.
Really? That's some
The
crap.
soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
That was so cheap too. You know, it might have been worth to probably invest in some of those 100%. No encounters. Yeah, we're gonna go get some of those right now. That was just frustrating. Fendor. Where the hell's your store? You know what? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I'll take 3. I swear, if I still get an encounter because of that, I'm calling shenanigans. That's some BS if it does happen still. We're going. And we're gonna use this. Here we go. Followed Edgemaster's instructions and traveled to where he said the gate to the ancient would be. Remember when I arrived, nothing appeared out of the ordinary. The melt attacks do more damage. It starts soul charge. This seems like this is gonna be rough. Oh jeez. Auto grapple break, auto guardian pack, auto nullify counter would be good. Where was the recovery? Yeah, this would probably be the best way to go. Can we stack what, 55%? I wonder if that's, I really hope that stacks. There was no sign of an astral fissure or anything unusual else when I arrived. Where was the gate that would lead me to the ancient? The world seemed to shiver, and suddenly my surroundings changed. The astral chaos. How many times I had visited this place? The presence before me had to be the ancient master of the katana. I hardened my resolve and readied my weapon.
Battle 1. Fight!
Whoa, what is he wearing? Don't get cocky, don't get cocky. Turn around and face him. Did he counter my counter? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. How was that a mid? That was not a mid. That's some crap. Alright, so this is how it's gonna go. It's very frustrating.
Fight!
This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
I get punished if I miss. Okay. What? That is not a mid. That's ridiculous.
This'll hurt. Give up.
How's that a mid?
This'll hurt. Good. This'll hurt. Safe.
Oh my god. Give me a punish card. Give it to me, please. There we go.
Repent.
Final battle. Fight.
I won't.
Me too.
Retreat. Repent. This'll hurt. Rest.
Oh, I countered your counter.
How we do? Take.
Oh, don't whip, don't whip, don't whip. Now's not the time to whip.
This'll hurt. How we This'll hurt. Is that it? On my honor.
Give it to me!
Gone.
Let's go!
Rest. Need help?
Woo! I was swallowed by light and found myself back where I had come from. I feel like I've been pulled out of a waking dream, but the weapon I carried in my hands was proof that the deadly battle had been no mere hallucination.
Your soul surges in your body.
Oh. Wait. Why are those stats so drastically crazy like that? Huh. Excuse me. Yeah, I think this is a great place to call it. That was one heck of a victory we just got. We pushed through and we got another victory. And I don't know how else to end this. We have to end it on that high note there. Thank you for joining me on all these side quests in SoulCalibur 6's Libra of Soul. Hopefully you stayed entertained and were able to learn a bit more about the side characters and some of the main cast, a little bit about the main cast here and there. It looks like we were going to get some Geralt action, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Hopefully we get to see Geralt sometime soon. But again, thank you for joining me. PT out.